What he did, first of all, he brought the brigade out of prison by doing that treaty. And then immediately he opened the armed forces of the United States for the Cubans, not only from the brigade from Miami. Like in Fort Jackson, there were thousands of Cubans who joined there, what they called the Unidades Cubanas, Cuban units. And he names 212 officers from the brigade to go into the armed forces of the United States with the rank of second lieutenant. I was one of them. You could select what branch you want to go in. So at that point in time, in March of 1963, we all arrived in Fort Benning, people some in Army uniform, Navy uniform, Marine uniform, and Air Force uniform. And we received the basic training. Actually, what they gave us, what they is called the OCS, Officer Candidate School, is the training that they give to the sergeants, sergeant majors that want to be promoted to second lieutenant. Nevertheless, they could not call that because we were already second lieutenant commissioned by the president. So they used the same block of training and they call it SOPP, the Special Officers Training Program. So we start going through the training in Fort Benning. That was several months. At late 1963, before graduation, I was assigned to go to Fort Hanover in Virginia for additional intelligence training. But at that time, Dr. Artime, who was the civilian leader of the brigade, visited me in Fort Benning, and he asked me to resign my commission to go with him. He told me that President Kennedy had authorized a special project to overthrow Castro, and he wanted me to be his head of communication. We were going to have all the facility. This time, we were going to be in command of the operation, because before, the Cubans from the brigade have no participation whatsoever in the planning of the Bay of Pigs. This time, our team told me that we would be doing the planning and we either win or we lose on our own. So I asked him, I said, Manolo, what guarantee do I have that President Kennedy is behind this? He told me, what guarantee do you want? I said, well, you want me to leave the army and go with you into a motel to receive a training from the CIA? Tell your contact with the president that I want to be trained in Fort Benning, Georgia, with wearing the United States Army uniform, paid by the United States Army. And if they do that, I'll resign and go with you. So he told me, all right, go to your supervisor and tell him you want to move to a special communication training. So here I go to see Major Angel Torre, who was a Puerto Rican in charge of our training. When they're saying, Lieutenant Rodriguez, Major Torres, I'd like to change to a special communication training. So the mayor looked at me and said, look, Lieutenant,